I know you guys are only up to my chest, but I can't see over this shit. This is what hiking in was. A mile of this. Yeah. Isn't that awesome? That's why nobody fishes this. It's impossible to get to. See how this works, boys and girls. So I found out why these fish are so spooky. There's I don't know if herd is the right term, but there's a group of herons. I believe they're herons. Yeah, they'd be herons. I don't know what kind, but a group of herons that work them pretty hard. I just found that group of herons and they were in the hole above this. So they're getting snacked on. And that's why they're very spooky. So, being like a heron, I need to move slow. I need to fish efficiently. Which also would explain why these fish are not actively feeding. Because in order to actively feed, they need to show themselves. And when they show themselves, they get eaten. See how it's a violent mess? Which is also another good lesson to learn, which is when you're not the only predator in the woods, sometimes you gotta hunt or fish a little different. Which I may have to downsize and fly again, which is fine. To get these fish to feed. He came up and charged it, but he didn't eat it. Second one, third one. Yeah, that's a ticket. Just a real slow approach. That one turned on it. That one turned on it too. That one's gonna eat it. Oh. He wanted it. That one did too. It's a good sized fish there. Yeah. We're gonna get one to eat if they just eat when they're facing away from me and not at me. Bad cast. So I have to fish this excruciatingly slow because the fish are afraid of big movements, and what that means is, well, two of them charged after it when I moved it quickly, so I guess I can fish it a little faster, but I have to make sure my presentation is really, really good on the falling part. Because these fish, like I said, they're getting hunted frequently, I would expect. Yep. Oh, turn back on it, buddy. He came up and charged it, didn't eat it. So I'm fishing something that floats initially and then sinks. What that does is it means it's got a nice soft landing to it, and then it just sits there dead in the water. And then I kind of bring it along and bring it in. There should be a fish that just comes up and smacks that. Multiple lurkers at the fly. What? They're looking. Oh, oh, come on, eat it, eat it, eat it. There, that's a bigger fish. That's a big fish, guys. Probably 15-inch fish. He's getting bigger all the time. Here he comes. And he bears the marks of the mighty herons. Right there, that heron got a hold of him on both sides. So you can see why these fish are not biting like they should be. Sorry, buddy, that was a hard release. Sorry, bud. But those herons, they get up close to them, and these guys don't just survive and stand a chance because they're in, you know, a foot of water tops. I got another one. Kind of started a feeding frenzy. You know, somebody bites. This is a much smaller fish here, probably a 13-incher. Won't mess around with him too much. Somebody bites, and then they all converge, and they say, okay, it's time to start feeding. And he's off. He's back in. Excellent. Let's see if I can get another one here. So that's the third one I caught there. Let's get up in that pool. That's just one of the weird things about finicky trout, right? They won't bite anything, and then all of a sudden someone decides it's okay to bite, and then they all kind of gotta get in there. That's breeding off the competition, right? Or not breeding off the competition, but oh, here he comes. Eat it. Oh, he turned off. It's part of competing, right? Is someone eats, then we all got to eat, so that way we stay competitive. There's a fourth. See these fish? I don't know if you saw that, but me looking out here, when I hooked this fish, like 4 others came after him. Why'd they do that? They wanted to find out what he was biting on. Smaller fish, probably 10, 11, well, he's a foot long. He's really well hooked though. There's the fish. Back you go, bud. All right, let's get 2 more quick. One turned. Oh, he looked up. He decided to no-go. It's all right. Where you know he's gonna eat it, but then decides not to. The day I figure out trout fully and completely will be the day they become less interesting. But for the moment, they're just a weird fish. Like some days you'll throw an 1.5-inch long lure and you can't keep them off the end of it. Next day you'll throw a size 20 and you can't hardly even get them to bite. Oh, I thought that was going to be an eat. See, fly that doesn't look good doesn't catch fish. All right, now that we got that out of the way. There, that's a pretty good cast right in the kind of center of them all. 2 looking. 1 turn back. And ooh, here he comes. Smaller fish, that's all right. Well, I was going to show him to you, but he's off. He got back in. There's another one. That's a bigger fish. Not a big fish, but another one. Another nice fish, probably 13, 14 inches. Make sure I get this fight on camera for you, so you're not just saying, yeah, right, what are you smoking? Doobies. Come here, bud. He inhaled that thing. I don't want him over there doing exactly that. Stirring up the pool. So once again, I'll rehash what I said earlier, is this is actually a really nice thick fish. If I was eating fish today, this would be one. There you go, probably 13 inches. Just barely skin hooked, but he hammered it. There he is again, back in the water. So, once again, the reason that once you get them to kind of start feeding on finicky days is simply because they're a competitive fish. So they have to be competitive in order to survive. So if somebody suddenly starts feeding, then everybody else has to feed. Otherwise, there's a monopoly on who's going to be getting the most nutrition. So, little fun fact for you. Of course, that can be simply offset when you spook fish. Now, 2 fish just came at it, and neither of them hit. So that can be the exact opposite effect when you have, oh, come on, eat. There we go. When you have fish that you spook them, if you spook them, then they will, then, you know, they'll stop that again. But as long as you're not spooking the fish by, you know, you're doing, then it's not a big deal. Come on out, little guy. Oop, 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 oop. So he's off the hook. There you go, probably a 10-inch fish. So how am I not spooking the fish? Well, approaching them from behind is a good start. And then I'm using just the most subtle presentation of decent size that I can find. So it's a big fluffy thing that just slowly sinks through the water. So it's really not threatening. Really doesn't have a lot of action to it. Here comes another fish. Oh, he turned off. Doesn't have a whole lot of action to it, and these fish don't feel threatened by taking it. And they can take it at the top. Oh, there a fish bumped it. Another one off. Oh, I lost him. So they don't feel threatened by it at all. It's not aggressive. It lands on the top of the water, and then it kind of just sinks down to them at a very, very slow pace. I lost that fish. Dang it. There, we're untangled there. There we go. Right there at the beginning of the pool. Standard 12-inch fish here. I don't know if he's off. He's not off. Dang it. He probably wrapped himself around 6 things. He did. All right, getting him unwrapped here. To be honest, I'm very surprised I haven't run into, you know, like another 16 or 17-inch fish like that one that got hit by the pelican, or not the pelican. I can talk today, guys. that the heron almost caught, and the reason for that, So I'm surprised is because this seems to be the only hole that's in this whole stream that's holding fish, let alone a sizable number of fish. So I would think that, you know, a large dominant fish would come to this and feel safe. Well, he turned off. That's all right. There are certainly a number of, you know, 16-inch fish here, like that last one, but I was thinking you'd find just one behemoth, you know, an 18, 19-inch fish, but you might still run into him here. Oh, turn. Turn, turn, turn. No, he didn't turn. Oh, he looked at it. And once again, I'm just giving it these jiggles every once in a while. So bring a little bit of attraction to it. Like one, he just came over and put his nose up against it. He decided against taking it, but you got to give it some wiggle so that way they know that it's there. Oh, here he comes. Yep. "13-inch fish. Standard 12. Very long, skinny fish though. That's why I was thinking he was gonna be 13. Oop, 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 oop. I'll give you a drink of water. All right, now you had a drink. There we go. That was a very aggressive bite. Two of them also went after it. I hit the water and they went, yep. Check out how he inhaled this thing. I mean, it is gonies. And I didn't let him really get to it that much either. Now you are a 16-year-old girl. You got your tongue pierced. And he's off. All right, let's get another one because that was just too easy. I just put one cast right up in there, and he said, "Yep." Of course, now I say that I won't even get another one to look at it for an hour, but you know, that's life, right? Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it ain't. Oh, one swung. Oh, he missed it. Okay, here we go. Right in that dark spot right there. Oh, like 4 of them. That drag sounds awesome, don't it? Yeah, that sounds better. Here he comes. Oh, that one's been caught before. Got a fly in the side of his head. Here we go. Oh, came for it, turned away. See if he comes back. I'm all slimed up, that's why. So when you get all slimed up, there's nothing to distinguish this from food from just moss and crap. So make sure you clean your flies off, especially when you're fishing a dirty stream like this. short cast. Better cast. Oop, he swung. There. Small fish again. But not a good display though. Let's keep you underwater, buddy. Not very long, but pretty deep. Not the one I wanted, but a fish nonetheless. Oh, he's a nice fish. Just a deep little guy, and he's off. I was gonna show him to you. All right, let's see if I can get that one big boy to come back quick. I know I said last fish, but that was a big fish that came out of that corner there. That's a good fighting fish there. That's a bigger fish. That'll be a good one to end on. There he is. Whoop, and there he goes. All right, that'll do us for the day, guys. So everything we caught on today, elk hair caddis that sinks very slowly. Pretty ugly little thing, and thank you for watching. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. Hopefully I gave you guys some good nonsense to listen to, good nonsense to try out. And as always, if you like the video, please like and subscribe, and take care, everybody. He comes. He swung around twice. Shake it once, you're okay. Shake it twice, you're still fine. Shake it 3 times, you're playing with yourself. Oh, come on, buddy. Oh, there I had one hit. Got him. Keep his head down. He doesn't splash too much. Small fish, right in that 12-inch range. Upside down look, forward look. He's probably 10 inches. Saw that fish come in and take it. Good fish here again. Man, this part of the stream must not get much fishing pressure, as well, I know why. First off, oh, sorry there, bud. The first reason is that it doesn't get much fishing pressure. It's a small stream, a real small stream. Second reason is that I'm a long ways back in here. So even though they do stock this, they don't get a whole lot of fishing pressure, which, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Had one come up, and he... All right, time to get out of here. Let somebody else catch some fish. Not before I catch that one. That looks like the pool monster. That's a beautiful fish. Oh, he swallowed it. Oh, oop, 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 oop. All right, gotta take this guy up to some moving water here. There we go. Had to get him into some moving water. It's a good fish. Let's see how he does. I can still see him. Ah, he's doing fine. Good. Good, good, good. All right, time to get out of here.